But we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and crypto news because why else? Why else wouldn't we? Well, does that even make sense? Anyways, it's been a very, very, very slow news day, super slow news day. And as I said in the other live stream that I just deleted because I restarted this one because it got messed up because my mom had called, I was at breakfast with Altcoin Daily and Tina from SQUIDGROW, and it's just been a slow news day all around. So there's nothing too terribly exciting to tell you, but I feel like a lot of people, or the news is kind of slow right now. And again, I'm live from Las Vegas, Nevada, in my room at Rare Evo. Awesome Cardano event. Also, Algo's here, so shout out to them. But anyways, the market's kind of boring just because of what Bitcoin is doing price-wise action. So if you take a look at current price, Solana's at $137, Ethereum at $2,600, which isn't too terribly bad. And then Bitcoin, $58,400. And really, when you think about it, Bitcoin trading at $58,400 to me is not bearish in any way, shape, or form. Like, we're above $53,000, which is that kind of area of support, and we did get that swing low. I think it was it 48 or 49,000. So the fact that we're trading above $50,000 Bitcoin to me is awesome. Yes, I know with altcoins, we're not seeing a lot of really nice gains across the board. Today is actually all in red, but it is what it is. That's kind of what happens. So if you're somebody who's actively trading, actively doing meme coins, etc., you got to kind of pay attention to Bitcoin to see when you got to take profits, risk management, etc. Now, let's get into what's going on with the crypto news, because Bitcoin is really leading the way. Bitcoin's market cap is at, hold on before I butcher it. Let me get my little notey notes over here. Bitcoin's market cap has now stayed above 1 trillion for a record-breaking 174 days. So basically, a lot of the liquidity in the market is with Bitcoin. And you can take a look at just the market caps. What does that mean? That basically means a lot of people have just bought Bitcoin and essentially holding it. And this could also be with some of the spot ETFs, because again, they have to essentially back those Bitcoin. And just with more people taking interest in it, because Bitcoin, from many people's opinions, is one of the more safer crypto assets. It's a great hedge against inflation. All the crazy things that we've heard are finally starting to come to fruition. And we're going to talk about some of those mainstream media stories as well. Now, with that being said, Bitcoin is taking the lead. And people are very, very excited because our market cap stayed above $1 trillion for 174 days. So basically, this just means that there's a lot of Bitcoin dominance. And this also means that we're still in kind of a new world over here, which is pretty cool. But again, even though this is a brand new milestone for Bitcoin, at the same time, it's exciting, but it's not super, super exciting, because obviously as time goes on, there's more money that flows into crypto, and you can look at previous market caps. So I think it's super cool, but at the same time, kind of not a big deal. Next, 2 long-term Bitcoin holders have accumulated over 500,000 Bitcoin since July 30th. So again, more and more people really kind of primarily focusing on Bitcoin. And if you're somebody who's just a Bitcoin person, just as long as you're practicing self-custody, good for you. Also, another friendly reminder, if you have any crypto assets on exchanges, I highly recommend you use self-custody. Centralized exchanges really should only be for off-ramps, cashing out your crypto to profits, and then moving it to your bank. That's really what they should be for. Crypto exchanges, centralized ones, are not ones where you want to hold your crypto long-term. That's just my personal opinion. Do whatever works for you, but please understand the risks. And if you're somebody who wants to stake and farm and yield, do all that stuff, consider looking at different decentralized options, but always do your due diligence. Now, also, the 3rd largest public pension fund buys 34 million of MicroStrategy shares. Another big deal for Bitcoin, because again, MicroStrategy is a big Bitcoin holder. So the MSTR Master has gained 92.5% so far this year, and the fund also holds 51 million Coinbase shares. The 3rd largest public pension fund globally bought 34 million worth of MicroStrategy shares. Congratulations, good for them. Happy for them. I don't have the name on my notes, so I'm not going to open the link, because again, we're doing all this from the phone over here. And then the next story is Bitcoin. Ethereum held in BlackRock ETFs crossed those of Grayscale's for the first time. So basically what it's saying is just that there's more money in that aspect over there. BlackRock ETFs are now the largest by assets under management. They're leading the way. BlackRock ETFs now hold over 21.217 billion, and Grayscale has $21.202 billion. So basically, BlackRock is outpacing Grayscale. Grayscale was the original kind of OGs of this type of stuff, with their trust, etc. But at the same time, it would make sense for BlackRock to essentially outpace Grayscale, just because they have so much more money, so much more assets under management, and a lot of connections in traditional finance. Grayscale does too, but not on the level of BlackRock, because you guys already know. Next, gold breaks new record price. So it hit a new high today and broke above 2,500 for an ounce for the first time. And this comes as global stock markets are on track for their best week this year. Congratulations to all the gold holders. All right, so the spot Ethereum ETFs experienced 39 million in net outflows, ending 3-day streak of positive flows. So basically this story over here that comes from the block is that Ethereum ETFs saw a lot of selling, because when we talk about outflows, that means money leaving. Inflows means money coming in. Not pumping BlackRock's bags. Yeah, we got to pump BlackRock's bags. Well, they pump their own bags. We're the exit liquidity, literally. All right, what else is next on the roster today? Oh, Justin Sun. That's why we put this clickbait thing in the title. So Justin Sun bets on meme coins with Tron-based token generator. Sun.io. And I think it's like a pump.fun. Pump.fun is for Solana. Sun.io is a DeFi platform associated with Justin Sun, launched on SunPump. Basically, you can create any type of meme coin on Tron, which would be very, if we look at the Solana narrative and people are merging over to Solana because it's affordable, it's easy to create tokens, etc., then we might see a trend kind of happen with Tron. Because really, if you think about it, Solana ecosystem is still kind of exciting with meme coins, but not as exciting as it once was. And also, make sure to smash a like and share this. That'll help me. And with that being said, maybe we'll see some meme coin season that happens on Tron. I don't know. I know that Tron is super affordable to use, so we will kind of see how that works. They basically want to prevent scams by vetting creators and projects. Yeah, right. That's not going to happen any way, shape, or form. I don't know one platform that is able to successfully identify bad actors. And if they do, how are they going to do that? You have to think about it. So just be cautious when they say stuff like that. And again, when we're talking about DeFi, because it's going to be a DeFi platform, how could you vet out bad actors? If it's a DeFi platform, everyone can have access to it. So we'll see how that works. Also, projects with 1 million trading volume for 3 days will be listed on Polo. Interesting. All right, we talked about McHenry and Schumer the other day. Also, too, apparently, former President Trump does have a Telegram group. It's not really a Telegram group, it's a channel. So you just read stuff, and his son posted about it, Donald Trump Jr., and it's going to be for their brand new crypto project. You guys can go ahead and find the links on the on Twitter. I can't post them here because, again, I'm live from my room. And then what else? Oh, very, very exciting couple things about Trump. So Trump taps Bitcoin, Tether, Bull Howard Lutnick for transition team. So the CEO of Cantor Fitzgerald has been named co-chair of Trump's transition team for 2024 election. J.D. Vance and Trump's son serve as honorary chairs. Vance is the nominee for Trump's VP, if you guys didn't know. And Lutnick is a strong supporter of Bitcoin. And 2 weeks ago, he announced that that Cantor, I believe he's the CEO, will open a Bitcoin financing business and will provide leverage to Bitcoin holders. Stay away from leverage and collateralized loans, or do what you want to do. Don't care. All right. Also, too, as far as Donald Trump goes, he holds quite a bit of crypto. Apparently, from his NFT sales, he raked in over $7 million from NFT's new disclosure shows. Good for him. Good for him. And then what else? Oh, IMF. IMF executives float raising crypto mining electricity prices to 85%. What? Well, they proposed to increase mining electricity costs by 85% through taxes to cut emissions, and crypto mining could account for 0.7 of global emissions by 2027. Added AI data centers could bring to 1.2. Why are we, okay, this is the thing. Why are we putting together, why are we putting together AI and crypto, or AI and Bitcoin? Two completely different technologies. The fact that Schumer wants to put out regulation for crypto and AI in one bill and kind of put it together is absolutely ridiculous. They are two completely different things, two completely different technologies, and you can't do that. You literally cannot do that. It makes no sense in any way, shape, or form, okay? So I don't know. That's what they're proposing to do. Also, the funny story here is VP Harris is going to unveil a $25,000 down payment plan for first-time home buyers, which is kind of funny. It's just going to be offered to first-generation homeowners, which is kind of predatory. This strategy is going to address rising living costs. So we got to talk about this. A couple things. First and foremost, I want to know if this grant. Yeah, I'm born and raised LA, baby. I want to know if this grant, this home buyers program, I want to know if it works for metaverse properties. That'd be fun. But I just think it's predatory. I'm going to explain to you why it's predatory. So my family came over right before the Great Depression from Italy and Sicily, and then I think Germany and Romania. Hot mess, okay? So I've had family members that came before me that, and I'm like second, third generation, depending on what you go by. But I have family members that own homes like way back when, and then they ended up selling them, financial problems, stuff like that. So why are we limiting to first generational home buyers? That's problematic for me. But probably the biggest takeaway here is, where are we getting this money? Where are we getting this $25,000? I want you to think about that. Where are we getting the $25,000 to give people, first generational home buyers, as a down payment? And in Los Angeles County, LA County, you are not going to find a house for under $700,000. So if that's all you have is $25,000 to put down on a house, you understand how much your payment's going to be? It's going to be like $7,000, $10,000, something absolutely ridiculous. Somebody can run the numbers for me. But again, there is no pro crypto anything from her at all. We have a Crypto for Harris team that kind of popped in. Cool, great. But we haven't heard anything from her about pro crypto. I'm voting for pro crypto, and I think that that program's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I'm all for helping people obtain things, but at the same time, exactly, the money's coming from taxpayers. So anyways, all right, that's it for today. I've got to deal with a bunch of things right now, and I will catch up with you guys later. Okay, bye.